Hey guys, wanted to pop on real quick and talk to you about this whole keto reboot I was posting about yesterday, the 60-hour reboot. I was going to come on live last night, but we actually sold out of our entire stock. Our company did. So they worked overnight to get it replenished quick, and we have it up for sale again before it sold out. So I'm going to try to talk really quick so I can get you guys the link to get it ordered so you guys can be a part of it as well. So this keto reboot is for anyone, like I said above. If you can answer yes to any of the questions, you fall into diet pitfalls, you want to boost mental clarity, control hunger and carb cravings, maybe you have poor quality of sleep, you feel bloated and inflamed all the time, or maybe you just want to upgrade your physical performance. This is for anyone from just the average mom at home like myself, or maybe for CrossFitters or athletes. It's across the board for anybody. So I'm gonna read just really kind of briefly what our company's had wrote on what the keto reboot is, and then I'll kind of go into more in depth on what that means. So the keto reboot is a reprogramming your long-term metabolics into a fat-burning mode. And it starts with obviously this reboot and using the different products that I'm going to talk about. And it's hitting a reset on your body's efficiency and so that you can thrive on fewer calories. And it's a 60-hour keto cleanse, and it promotes metabolic hormone optimization, fat burning, and ketone utilization. So you're going to be able to use ketones better for energy, burning your fat for fuel versus what our normal American diet is, of course, carbs. And we run on glucose. We have two different fuel sources, glucose, which most of us run on, or ketones, which are when we burn our body's fat for fuel. And that's what you really want to be using for optimal performance and brain health, everything like that. So this is going to really help to reboot your system and get started on using your ketones for fuel, running on fewer calories, and being more sustainable, burning your fat for fuel. It's also going to help preserve muscle mass and maximize your energy and get your body back in a natural state, like I said, because you were born into ketosis. Ketones are in your breast milk, and babies actually stay in ketosis for as long as they're breastfed. So that was pretty interesting when I had looked into this when I first obviously had my son, and I'm exclusively breastfeeding him. So he's actually in a state of ketosis for as long as I'll be breastfeeding. So this is a new technology. We also have a huge, we're going to be doing starting February 11th, a big company-wide support group for doing this 60-hour cleanse. It's going to have the experts, scientists, everyone in this private group to help you hour by hour during this cleanse. So, back in the day, even I was listening to one of the scientists and doctors talking last night, and he said in the 1800s they actually forced people to do fast for therapeutic effects. And what we think of as a fast is, fasting is actually no caloric intake, no nutrients, nothing. But that's not what this is. That's not what the reboot is. It's actually going to be giving you different fuel sources to use to reboot your body back, and the nutrients that it needs to do that properly. Hopefully my little guy stays content here. So the reboot does provide the essential nutrients that you're going to need and the benefits that you need for your body to recover and keeping glucose at low levels during this reboot. Ketones, as you guys know, and what I talk about all the time, is what actually is our alternative fuel source, so to speak, besides glucose, carbs, all that, is ketones. So you'll be taking ketones while doing the reboot, and that's going to maximize your brain health, energy, focus, mental clarity, better sleep, all of that. We're also going to be having in it our Keto Calm. It's a tea, and it also has ketones in it, and just like our my son's right by me. Just like our doctors talked about last night, sleep is actually a really big weapon in America. A lot of us are stressed, maybe work long hours, maybe work is stressful, home life, kids, we have a lot of stress going on. And then we probably don't get very good quality of sleep. Not to mention, I'm sure a lot of you, including myself, sometimes go to bed with your phone in your hand while you're on your phone, getting exposure to that blue light, and then you don't get as good of sleep either. So this Keto Calm is a patented blend that actually has ketones in it and optimizes your sleep with all the different formulas that they've put into this Keto Calm tea. And then we also are going to have our Better Broth, it's called. It's bone broth. This is going to include collagen protein, which of course you guys know is good for skin, hair, nails, joints, all those different things. So it's really good for helping repair and get your joints movement better, all of that stuff. And we use a fermented leucine, or amino acids, and fermented just means it's natural, whereas you may have heard of synthetic amino acids. Those are made from maybe even duck feathers or human hair, stuff like that. So it is not that, it's fermented, so it's all natural, like plant-based amino acids that are used in the making of that bone broth, and another, again, patented blend into that bone broth for best benefits. And this is going to provide muscle protein synthesis, and those collagen proteins and leucine are going to trigger that synthesis, so it's going to help you with your body composition and maintaining that muscle mass throughout this fast, and then letting your body uptake the ketones that you'll be continuing with and using throughout the system to work at highest performance. We also have a 5-HTP, it's called, in there, and that converts over to serotonin. This helps to decrease your appetite at nighttime when you're drinking your keto tea. Which, if you guys are like me, I usually crave something sweet at night, so it's really going to help with satisfying that sweet tooth or snacking at night, so that's awesome. And then we also have capsules of Signal OS. This is a brand new thing. They actually have a patent on the AC11 formula that's in the Signal OS capsules, and they've done it on human and animal trials. It's a DNA repairing system, so it actually repairs the telomeres, or so to speak, the ends of your DNA strands. And it's going to repair the end of those DNA strands, and it works as obviously on the gene cellular level and repairs all those damages that happen over time in your DNA strands. So just think anti-aging with that. And it's also kind of that Signal OS acts as like a cellular communication for your brain. So, I mean, all the science behind this whole Keto Reboot system is mind-blowing. I've been watching tons of videos on the doctors coming on, our CEO talking about it, and how they've been working with different trials and testing this out with amazing results. We'll see if he'll contain himself so I can finish going over this quick and then give you guys the link. So this is going to help people. And when people do a fast and they're not eating and adding nutrients, and those cells that are in the fat cells are getting released into the body, which is what's happening during the fast. Obviously, your body starts using those fat cells for fuel. It's going to break down those fat cells and release it into the body. Well, we don't want that just dumping into your body. That obviously can be negative. So what the Reboot does and what the Signal OS does is kind of like it cleans up those fat cells. So all of these different things used together is when those fat cells are breaking down, the Signal OS and the bone broth, all these other different blends that we've all added into this Reboot system are going to come in, sweep away, so to speak, and clean all of that dirt, or whatever you want to call it, that the fat cells are dumping into your system. So the fat cells are going to release everything, and then the Signal OS, all these different systems we've combined together are going to help sweep that away. And then after the Reboot, of course, it's just like one of the doctors last night described. It's like cleaning house. You're going to clean your whole house for the 60 hours. Once you're done, you're not going to just go have your kids go play in the mud, run in and trash the whole place. Hopefully not, anyways. So after the cleanse, of course, you're going to continue trying to follow a more healthy lifestyle. Continuing on your ketones, your max salts, which I can help you choose those as well. Really good idea to get a box of those while you order your Reboot, so that you have them ready to go when you get done with your Reboot. And then you're going to just maintain, so to speak. So maintaining your clean house. So continue on a healthier lifestyle, and I have a keto free Facebook support group that you guys can join. I post in there every single day. I share different recipes that are like healthy keto recipes. You don't have to follow a full ketogenic diet. I don't myself. I personally just follow like a healthier lifestyle. You definitely can follow a full ketogenic diet. You're just going to get optimal results if you can do that. I personally like a few extra carbs here and there, so I just follow a more keto-ish lifestyle, so to speak. So I do share in that group. I share in that group different different recipes and different keto meal plans if you guys are interested in that, and just different things to help you stay on track, as well as tons of different tips, resources, support. I have different ideas for apps you can use to track your different calories if you want to do a more keto lifestyle. So you'll be added into that support group. And like I said, our company's starting February 11th, so you'll get your Reboot ordered right away, and they'll ship them out ASAP, and hopefully they're still in stock. We sold out last night, like I said, but they'll get those shipped out right away. And then as a huge community, there's over 10,000 of them were sold last night, so there's going to be 10,000 plus people in this group, private group, that's going to be run by the experts, the scientists, the doctors, walking us through this Reboot cleanse hour by hour and doing it alongside with us, and sharing all those different things. I also have a bunch more information on this Reboot system, doctors' videos, stuff like that, inside of my free keto group. So I can link the free keto group below, and then if you guys do want to get started with the Reboot, I'm going to post that link below as well. If you have any trouble at all, message me so that I can give you the Reboot link or my Facebook group link. And then, like I said, once you order your Reboot, message me. I'll get you on my VIP list, and then that way I can add you into our company Reboot group. Make sure you're in my Facebook group. Make sure you have everything you need so that you're ready to go for this Reboot. You're ready to go afterwards. And we kind of have a plan in place. So you'll order now, and then, like I said, it starts February 11th. So if you guys have any questions at all, comment them below. Of course, now he's content that I picked him up here. So I know I went over that super fast, but I wanted to make this video short. So I will post the Reboot link below, and my Facebook group below, and go ahead, get that ordered. Like I said, it sold out last night, so hurry up and get that ordered ASAP. Then message me so we can get you into those groups. So super excited about this, you guys, and any questions at all, let me know. All right, we'll talk to you later.